You guys want to know one of my biggest frustrations when it comes to people talking about DACA and CDLs and all this nonsense going on with trucking, and is that between September to now that I've been interviewed by so many people, I've talked to many people, I've made a bunch of new friends, and I've made a bunch of, I don't want to say enemies, just people that don't agree with me, which is okay. It's part of humanity. You can agree to disagree. We're not enemies at the end of the day. But my frustration is that there's a lot of support for DACA. Nobody really has a problem with DACA. And they've told me that they're okay with DACA. But the people have never, my frustration is that they never go out and say it. There's no good for you to tell me. Tell it to the world. Tell it to the country. Say it loud. If you truly support DACA, put it out there. I'm going to show you some clips, and I'd like to apologize in advance for the people that are in these videos. I'm going to blur it out. I'm going to blur them out just to keep the privacy, you know what I mean? But dude, it's just insane that nobody has a problem with us, and we're included in this mess. But same people that don't have a problem with us are the ones that don't speak up whenever they're like, yeah, we should get them all out. Get all these non-domiciles off the road. I just hope that with time, and like, if you really agree and you really stand for support, like, man, I wish that they could say it loud, say it proud. I just feel that, man, it's like, it does no good telling me if you don't say it out loud, you know? So I got a couple examples here. Again, I apologize in advance. I'm not trying to put nobody on the spot. I'm just trying to prove a point here, you know?
100%, 100%. Okay, and I stand with you. It's not people like you that's causing the problems. That you're not the problem. You are a symptom of the problem.
And I will say too, especially after tonight and hearing from your site, like that clip, I certainly haven't done a good job in my conversations saying how I feel about DACA, because I don't know that in any public conversation that I explicitly say, like, this is not the group of people that I'm talking about. I certainly think you guys should have your own category of CDLs. And
I really think that every single person that's a DACA recipient should be their own separate thing. You guys have absolutely nothing to do with much of the problems in the industry right now, as far as like the in-source labor and the human trafficking and stuff. You guys are just victims and collateral damage in this red tape bullshit. You're here your whole life. You're not going anywhere. There's absolutely no reason why anyone here under DACA should have and be required to have a non-domiciled CDL.
Well, DACA is used as a tool, but you're not unqualified, and I'm not talking about you. So that's why I started saying unqualified truck drivers, because you're as qualified as I am. You're about 12 years. You know that you speak perfect. But they put you in this place. The government, the politicians did. So when
Now, to be clear, none of these recordings it's not like I'm having a private conversation and I'm recording them. Don't think I'm over here recording people without them knowing. All these audios were collected because they're public. Or they were on a lives or in a pub. They're like, chats, but everybody can see it and they're being recorded. In no way am I over here recording people behind their back or trying to what do you call it? What's the right word I'm looking for? Set them up. I'm not trying to set up anybody. All these audios are public. You could go and get them yourself. What I'm getting at is this. Everybody says that they're okay, that we're good with them, but nobody speaks up. Nobody speaks up as far as like, hey, man, let's give them a shot. Not everybody's a bad guy. Not all apples are bad. And that's what I'm getting at. I mean, I'm just like, what do we need to do to get more support? And like I said to other people, I speak about DACA because that's what I have. There's asylum seekers. There's TPS. They have their story, and they could bring, whenever you guys want to share your story, post a video and I'll share it. But I speak because I have DACA, and that's what I have. That's what I know. I'm not saying I'm better than any other immigrant. What I'm saying, I'm speaking for the dreamers, because I am a dreamer. TPS, asylum, there's good apples, bad apples, and all immigrants. At the end of the day, I can only speak for what I know. So me making this video, I'm not saying I'm better than any other immigrant. I'm making a point, and the point is, if people really believe that we're not an issue, if people really support us, come on, like, all I'm asking is, like, can you, like, don't just tell me, like, say it to the country. Say it to the country, and I appreciate the support, Again, I'm not trying to put anybody in the spot. I'm just proving that there is support out there. People, and these people that are on the audios is not just random people. These are people that are very involved. They're very involved in the trucking community, and they're very they're out there advocating for their own. Each one of them has their own individual beliefs, and they're strong advocates in their area. It's not just random people. These are people that I believe have influence in a way among the trucking community. All I'm asking is, say it loud, say it proud, man. If you really stand with us, say it. You know what I mean? But other than that, I don't want to sound ungrateful. I'm very grateful for your words. I'm very grateful for the support. And I hope that we could get more support. But you guys have a great day.